Yo, I think my mic's working yet. And there we go. Now we're live. Let me do this. And let me get rid of mouse panning. Actually, let me back to the menu. Settings. There we go. And let me save that shit. Like any country, now let's jump in. Now what country do I want to be? What country is this? Moldova? Kingdom of Goryeo? The Great Wan? That's a pretty big country. But I'm not for it. Yo. Let's see. Maybe we'll be the Ottomans. Yeah, let's start as the Ottomans, I suppose. It's always a good start. Impending rise of the Turks situation will offer a unique opportunity for rapid expansion into Greece, Anatolia. Use the situation actions to get a casus belli on our neighbors and unleash our might upon them. Newly conquered locations need to be integrated. Okay. Build roads from our capital. So we're building roads from there. Alright. Hello, Death Kichi. Hey, I haven't seen you in a while. How are you? And on YouTube, nonetheless. I'm streaming on multiple platforms. So, okay, you got a YouTube tag next year there. How is it going? I build roads. I think that's about as far as I go. It doesn't seem like it wants me to build any further until those are done. Maybe that's a thing. You know, playing the Ottomans when they're like this small in the beginning is like a perfect opportunity to replay history again. Death KG. You don't play Eve anymore, do you? I don't think you do. What's next? Build the road. Possible religious actions. Study Islamic texts. Click. Because of our pious nature, we are now able to delve deeper into religious texts. Nice. We'll drop that in there. Unmarried children. Marry a noble. Alright, let's see. She's located there. It's a really dope game. I'm not gonna lie. They all seem to be older. It's only 27, I guess. Marrying someone 45 is alright, I suppose. Marry a local noble. Maybe that was the wrong thing to do. Nice. Unmarried children. How many other children do I have? Arrange royal marriage? I suppose we shall see who we can get into a marriage with us. Is my mic working pretty good? I think it is. Looks like it is. Maybe a royal marriage somewhere around here. At least one more positive negative reasons are needed for an acceptance. Air. A proposal to marry Osman Kizi Fatma was accepted. Okay, nice. So they are Muslim too, yeah? Looks like it. Economy actions. I can't do anything right now. Possible reforms. Let's do this, actually. A lot of this stuff I'm going to automate. Okay. There's like way too much way too much micromanagement in this game. A lot of it I'm going to automate. So I can just worry about it when I feel like learning those mechanics. There's a lot to do in this game, so a lot of the automation for certain things, I want to see where it heads. Game paused. Possible rivals. So we got two rivals. As of now. First Army. Why does my first army have a number on it? Armored horsemen. Alright, so we did that. Let's see. Unmarried children. Our cabinet has been assigned to diplomatic endeavors. We bring news. Consortium Died at the age of 59. Okay. I think our first goal should be to conquer a lot of these areas. Our stewards report new loan. Nice. Monthly manpower +5. Let's see. They call themselves an empire? Let's see. Small territories of Osmongol. Let's see. Yeah, damn. Game have beautiful graphics. It does, actually. It's pretty nice, actually. I like the looks of it. Even the little villages, the cities, stuff, they look better. It's a pretty big map. They got a bunch of different things going on. Ooh, organized religion. Yeah. I don't know. I play Crusader Kings and Crusader Kings 3 normally. I did like Universal, or I don't even know how to let EU 4, but I didn't play it all that much. It wasn't as in depth. What's the name of the game? It's called Europa Universalis 5. I just type in. I don't know if I can type it in this one. No, I probably can't. It's made by Paradox. They make Crusader Kings and stuff. Through the great Seljuks in days of old, our state has inherited an important legacy from Persia. And our bureaucrats write in the Persian language and style. However, our Greek subjects would like to see this change, and for our governance to instead look to the example provided by the Byzantium and the bureaucrats' documents to be written in Greek. Such a radical reform will be sure to anger the Turkish tribes in our domain, since the value of Persian heritage has connected it with great prestige. Hell no, I would not abandon. Hold up. Why not have our documents be bilingual? All Greek pops 10%. I mean, I guess that would work. Let's do that. I don't know how to spell that. Europa. I think it's EUR. Europa Universalis. It's I don't know. It's the fifth one in the series. We have ordered our diplomats to establish an embassy in Germanids. I don't know how to pronounce that. The goal of improving our relations. Alright. Cancel our current attempts to prove opinions of us. Alright. What I want is to make these our vassal state. There's so much to do. Like, a lot of this stuff I end up moderating or having it automate itself. Just because there's a lot in this game. And I just started, so I'm still learning. I even have another one that takes place in the Victorian age. It's called Victoria 3. Pretty good. Second army. I don't know if I should, if I can recruit anybody else. So far, the roads are still being built. Construction over here. Too much UI. Let me close some of that. How do I love the background you have. Oh, on my Twitch? I usually do this with my camera, though. Let's see if I can do it. Virtual background. Well, sometimes it bugs out. They usually have, like, it cut off. I don't know. I'm still trying to work on it. Right now I got it turned off, though. For the moment. And if you chat in Twitch chat, I don't know if you can see it. I got a whole new widget system. It's like the lake and the tree, yeah. And these little animals, I put them in there myself. The glowing ones. Yeah. Thanks. I'm trying to figure out, because there's a lot of room down here. I'm going to put something else. Probably like all my info or like alerts and stuff go down there. I haven't finished setting it all up. And then Twitch chat has its own widget. Let me see if I can spam it. Yeah, that means I have to like. I'm not gonna go into Twitch. Let me see. Tools. Oh, there's docs. Chat. Sweet. Do this. What the hell? I think there's a chat right here. Yeah. Kind of weird. Never mind. Alright, during the later reign of Osman Bey, he had coins mention his own name. I shall have what they need. We lose. Alright, limited production. Sounds good. Slaves have already been forced to abandon their homes and put into life of servitude to new foreign masters. Let them at least keep their beliefs and rituals. Okay. Rebel movements. Marry a noble. Might as well. See if that works. Possible reforms. Tribes. Rise of the Turks. Require diplomatic protection. Alright. What am I building over here? Sure. Oh, I'm building an embassy. Never mind. Where's our gold? So we got many embassies being prepared. A lot of this game's like a waiting game. You tend to notice that. But it's beautiful to look at, so. What I need to do is invade a country. What country is this? Open country panel. I think they're stronger. Now I want coffee too when I see you drinking. Yeah, I like my coffee. My coffee's good. Trying to figure out who to create a Cessis Billy on. I think that's how you pronounce it. But all these countries have a high opinion of us. I don't want to ruin that. It's my addiction. Yeah, I got an addiction to coffee as well. I love coffee. What what beeped? Possible reforms. I don't need that. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. RGO's missing employees. Some of our resource gathering operations lack employees. Hmm. Clay pit. Charcoal kiln. And a lumber maker. Should be good. There's a lot to this game. Current construction. The sand pit. Alright. Available for employment. Irrigation Market Village. Cannot afford 31 gold. What are we sitting at? Oh, I got 2.3 gold. Alright, gotta go, sweetheart. It was really nice to see you. Take care. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you. Mwah. Appreciate you stopping by. It was lovely talking to you. Sorry, I was getting distracted for a second. Estates. Let's see. nice. See exactly what that does. Peasant food consumption. So it's like negative 15% that they're happy. Renewed focus, traditional practices. Our people, lost in a sea of change, have begun to call back the practices of their ancestors. They seek better harmonize rather than adapt their communities to the environment. They maintain long-held local traditions, grow in great variety of non-cash crops, and explore medical practices that have been dismissed as nonsense by recent generations. Now we'll go into the new economics. There we go. That should be good. Leaders of tribal Guza who have spearheaded our expansion. The Guzat must be appeased. Who the hell is Guzat? Why is this negative? I don't know. Hmm. Nice. Now we got it. I guess that's good enough. So, we got a construction going on. Pretty nice. And there we go. The former Byzantine governor who converted to Islam after receiving a prophetic dream became a stalwart ally of Osman Bey. He aided in taking a Bursa. Let's see, I don't get it. is this? Rural Gardens. Let's build some irrigation, I suppose. Let's build it's almost done. Let's do this. Yeah. No, in his room. How do I build a road? I forgot. Oh, there we go. Can't build roads just yet. Looks like let the cold. That's pretty cool. The roads actually show up on the map. The Meter band, sprung from tent makers and musicians, have long played an important part in our culture, and indeed, their first such band was gifted by Osmanglu Osman Bey by Queqabad II, a great sultan of Rum. In wartime, they performed their music outside the Bey tent. All right, satisfaction is up. Building some more roads because we need them. Where's our capital, Bursa? Glass Guild. Build a brewery? We don't have enough gold. No, wait. Hmm. Unhappy estates. Yo, what's up, Taylor? Sorry, I just saw your message. Saw you in chat. Saw you in chat. I'm sitting here trying to figure something out. The bar's green, but it says -1. It's annoying. I have no idea what that means. And this road is almost done. So, yeah. Just waiting for it to get finished. So I can build a road going up to there. Because why not? I think my stream's alright. Doing good. Convert provenance. Our cabinet has been assigned to convert. Okay. And how do I get a diplomat? Nice game choice. Yeah, this game is pretty dope. I really like it. So far. It's still confusing as hell, though. A lot of my stuff I've been automating. As we conquer new ports, we need to put our thoughts towards something unfamiliar to our nomadic roots, the sea. See, that's what I've been trying to figure out. A place such as Iznik could benefit from efficient tax farmers, men from Genoa. I don't know. It's fun with some music. It's not hard. A lot of reading. Yeah, we need all the experts we can get. Hmm. -10. So does this mean that these are like my highest opinions? Looks like it. You know, all the experts we can get. Let's do this. Think. Not too bad. Yeah. I mean, I could play some music for sure. What are they building here? Sunniism, Judaism, Orthodoxy, 75%. Oh, hell no. Hell no. Better get that Islamism up to 94%. I don't want no Orthodox, just kidding. Converting Bursa. Nice. I don't know which one's my capital, Bursa or Izmit. Building is missing employees. Which one? Peasants? Hmm. Equality. Damn, that fucking went down quick, didn't it? Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Did it go back up? Did. What does form new country mean? What are we, a duchy right now? Yeah. Seems like we're a duchy. Did that road finish building? Where is it? Looks like it did, maybe? Let's do this then. Can't build any more roads. May or may not have enough cash. Ladies and gentlemen, not enough cash. Not enough cash. But these buildings are missing employees. Should I destroy it? We only trade with the Ottomans? What the hell? Let's do this. Damn, such buggy. I love that you have some old YouTube videos. Damn. I have old YouTube videos? Of what? Thanks for the follow, Tyler. By the way, I just saw that. I need to put my widgets on because or I need to make some widgets, like notification widgets. I'm not even done with my UI. I'm also streaming on YouTube as well. At the same time, I need to figure out how to get the YouTube chat to show up uh, inside. Because Twitch has a chat widget you can see every time you speak, but it's not connected to YouTube. I wonder if I'm able to do that. Maybe I'll look into it. Yeah, I kind of started on YouTube. I haven't actually uploaded a whole lot on YouTube in quite some time. I'm looking for a new trade route. Hmm. We can trade with these people. Use chat relay bot. I'll look into it. For sure. Called Botismio? Botisimo? Yeah, I'll look at it. I haven't gotten too many bots on Twitch. So, I don't know. Ruler. What was I looking for? Trade route. Yeah, I think I messed it up. Where is it? What is this map? Oh, this is the market. Maybe I can build. Select trade or suggest trade for population. It's only in Constantinople though. I'm way over here. In this area. I could trade with Naples. How is Morocco in your game? I don't know. Do I have a Morocco? I don't know. It's maybe it might be buggy. I just started this game, so how is what is this? We have research, organized religion. Nice. It says the Marinid Sultanate of Morocco. I don't think that's what it was called, though. Could have been called that, but I'm not sure. I'm trying to find a new trade route because right now I'm only trading with the Byzantine Empire, which is going to end eventually. Yeah, it's the one, the old empire. I'm from Morocco. You are? Yeah, I don't know if this was after the Moors conquered Spain. They came through Morocco and they kind of like bum rushed Spain. Uh, I think it was after because this is the crown of Castile, which was after. Is it before? I thought the maybe yeah maybe it was before. I thought the actual yeah I remember. It's because the Ottomans invaded and kicked everybody out, and then the Turks took over and pretty much ran everywhere, right? Everybody this way. That was later. That was That was a lot. That was way, way later, I think. Maybe I'm getting mixed up. I'm high right now, so I'm baked. Because I remember when the Moors came over here, there was a lot more kingdoms. It was like it was fractured. So that's why I don't know if it was before or after. I'm high too. Yeah. Uh, I've never had Moroccan hash. I did. I was making a. Speaking of. Uh, I don't know if Morocco. I don't know if they speak Arabic in Morocco. I think they have a dialect of Arabic. I do know they speak a lot of French. I got a friend from Morocco, and he speaks a lot of French for some reason. Welcome here anytime. Yeah. I was making a or I was making a rap Arabic song, which is pretty dope. I was messing around with AI the other day because I was bored, and I made a. Yeah, I made it with AI, and it's pretty, pretty sick. That's what you do weird stuff when you're high, but it's like kind of Islamic in a way. Because I've always fascinated with uh the Middle Eastern culture for sure. Obviously, Morocco is not in the Middle East; it's in Africa. But there's a lot of Arabs that live there, so I include it in the whole Middle Eastern spectrum when it comes to Islam. So, or at least Arab nations. I don't know if a lot of Morocco's Arab, but I know like my friend's Arab, and he's born and raised there. Where am I from? I'm from the United States. My family comes from my family comes from Denmark, or not Denmark, Norway. It's way up here. Kingdom of Norway. That's where my family is originally from. And you know what's funny about Norway and the Middle East? Is that the Middle East is one of the few cultures that the Vikings respected. You know? Yeah, it's one of the, like, the Middle Eastern. Because they landed in Morocco and they landed in Spain. And at the time, Spain was dominated by the Muslims. And so they respect them. Because they pretty much were actually true to themselves. They raided so many Christian kingdoms, and usually there was no respect between them. So maybe it's from one warrior culture to another. Because, you know, the Middle East is a lot of warrior culture, more tribal than anything else. All right, what was I doing? I'm baked. Yeah, I saw that on Vikings. Yeah, but that was actual. That was actually a true event. They actually landed in Spain. It was like a little port town in Spain. I don't know, but they came all the way around. I think it was either Spain or Morocco, but they landed somewhere around here. Maybe it was in Granada, but they actually landed there, and they actually ended up opening trade with Spain Islam at the time. What was the name of that empire? I forgot. They named it something. One of our ambassadors had made an unwise statement at the recent party. Yeah, We gain hostile rhetoric for 10 years. I don't know if I want to lose prestige. How much is my prestige, anyways? Yeah, no, I'm good. Let them cower. They landed on the old Andalus, I think. Oh, yeah. It was somewhere in here. But it was nice. I don't know if the whole scene where the dude kills somebody in the masjid and then the other, that one guy says, no, not in here. Because he respected the, what was it? It was fun. He ended up respecting the people's faith in a way where they didn't actually cower or care. I mean, they cared probably, but not in the sense where the Christians would just like panic. Ah, they'll scream everywhere. There's no respect in it. What was I doing? Oh, no research. Let me do some research. Classic. I really want to know if they did respect them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did. They opened trade with them in real life, so. So the Ottomans traded with Norway a lot. Well, when it was an empire. Now, I don't know about this when it was a small little kingdom. Do I have enough to build a road? I think I do. Let me build a road. No, I don't. Gravel road. Current construction. Current construction. I really like the Arab music. Oh yeah, let me play. Let me where is it? Do 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 do. This is a song I've been working on. Hold up. Damn, the game crashed or OBS crashed when I opened up